Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. This is your weekly energy check-in. Just so you know, I am a Scorpio rising, so I resonate very much a lot of the time with y'all's readings, especially being intuitive. We are deep, right? In every way. So, so I'm a rising Scorpio, and everything you need to know about me is in the description of this video below, including how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. It's a one-on-one Zoom meeting just like this, and I record it so you can keep it forever. Please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was created a long time before you and me, and it's an evolution of energies through the Fool's Journey, which you can Google. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Not every reading is going to be for you, and that's okay. Please help me so much with that, or please help the algorithm so much with all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate the ones I have so very much. It helps get the message out to other Scorpios, just like you. So let's get, and if you don't like shuffling, fast forward to shuffling, okay? So let's get into this. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What are the overall and most significant things that Scorpio must know this week? Please, Spirit. Please share with me. What are the overall and most significant things that Scorpio must know this week? Please, Spirit. Please share with me. What are the overall and most significant things? And this is the Grand Lux Tarot. If I don't buy a deck in person, I usually get it off Etsy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. This is typically a Pisces card, actually, I think. So the Moon is definitely about intuition. It is definitely about deep emotions. It is definitely about the subconscious and things that we don't know or see. It can be about fear. It can be about illusion. It can be about deception. So this is the energy that's going to be permeating the entire reading. So let's see what that means for you. Okay, I'm going to tip this down a bit so you can kind of see a little bit of what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm going with confusion on this and being afraid maybe. So let's just see what comes out, because like as I start channeling and speaking, and it's gonna grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay. So Scorpio, your first card out, let me see, is the Chariot. The Chariot is about forward motion. Go, go, go. Yes, yes, yes. Win, win, win. It is a yes card. It is also, it can represent travel. It can represent travel by car. It can represent buying a new car or getting your driver's license, things like that. Definitely anything by car. But it's a yes card, and it's about moving forward and taking control, and it's a pass-fail type of a win. So you're in a moving forward, all systems go energy. Your difficulties is the Ten of Cups, which is your happily ever after. And this is like my favorite card for a Ten of Cups, because this would literally be a happily ever after for me. Like, this is the best. I should make a deck of all my favorite cards. Anyway, so that would be hard to shuffle. Anyway, I have ADD. I'm sorry. So this is like a family, happily ever after, all your cups full. We're having difficulties with that right now. So this is, we're experiencing problems and difficulties either with family and love, building a life, and it didn't turn out like the grass was greener, you thought, and it just didn't end up being that way type thing. In the past, we have Temperance. Somebody else had Temperance in their past. I can't remember who that is right now, and I did the reading today. It's one of the water signs. So we have Temperance, which is the blending of opposites. So it's the blending of hot and cold, dark and light. It is also a nod to a guardian angel being involved in this situation. So tempering energies, balance. Along with that, in your past, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And it's upright. It's about luck. It's about destiny. It's about fate. It's about change. It's about things turning in your favor. And even though that's a good thing, you kind of feel like chaos. So definitely change and destiny and fate and things like that. And so in your past, like, the divine is incredibly involved, because we have fate, destiny, and then we have the guardian angel. So there was a hint from God, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, involved in whatever is going on here, which I really think it looks like some sort of union coming together that you're ecstatic about. Or it could be with a fire sign, not sure. We'll keep going. But Destiny and your guardian angel have spoken. And they're going to continue to speak on whatever is going on here, because you have the Judgment card in your outcome. So the Judgment card can be about spiritual awakenings and about God intervening. It's literally Gabriel blowing his horn. So your guardian angel's here, Gabriel's here, fate is here. There's a lot going on here. And so this is usually about making a decision or a judgment call. It can be about a spiritual awakening. And when it's in the outcome, it's normally about karmas working themselves out. And so if something is meant to be, it'll be meant to be. And we're just going to have to see it, because it's all up to God in the universe. And it's no wonder you feel like you can't navigate forward, because you can't even barely see one step in front of the other, because you were basically working on intuition only in the dark. I get it. I understand exactly what's happening to you. Okay. So Scorpio, your card, the Death card, Scorpio card, it's all about endings, transformation, things ending so they can begin, so your goal is to either end something like Scorpios do, or it's to make a change and transformation of something, okay? Oopsie. So in your near future, we have the King of Cups and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's not a shocker that this is in your energy. So this could represent you or another water sign in your life. And so the King of Cups is the most evolved and emotionally intelligent of the cup suit. He has the highest emotional IQ, and he is usually a father. He's usually a spouse. He's the guy that, and he's very intuitive. He's definitely the guy you go to if you want a pat on the back and to be told like, attaboy, you're the best, you're the greatest. He's not necessarily the one you want to go to if you need some hardcore advice, like the King of Swords or something, like straight to the point. He's the one that you go to for a hug, for sure, and be like, you're the best. In his negative energy, just so you can identify this person, because they have a high intellectual IQ and they are intuitive, they can be incredibly emotionally manipulative when they are not using their powers correctly. Okay, so that's in your near future. So assign the energy. How's it? Or it can be a water sign. It doesn't have to be. It could be somebody that possesses those qualities. It could be you, or it could be another person in your life. So you, even though you've got like this goal to end something or change something, you are in a massive amount of joy. You just see yourself as so freaking happy right now. Scorpio, this is the Sun card. It's a Leo card. It's the most happy, the most joyful card in the deck. And it's also about eliminating things. Okay? So, friends, family, co-workers, see you in the Hierophant. So I get this a lot because I post things online and I do coaching, so it can show up as an education card, a teacher card, a counselor card. It can also show up as seeking advice from anybody that is like an authority or an institution. So attorneys, clergy, therapists, teachers, educators, things like that. This is also a marriage card. It's a higher level commitment card. So like if you're dating, it goes to exclusivity. If you're exclusive, engagement, marriage, and it's a very traditional card. So the traditional flow of how things go. So your friends either see you as somebody who is seeking advice, is somebody to get advice from, or you're going to a higher level of commitment. Is that why you're happy, Scorpio? Let's keep going. So your guidance is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a pre-Empress energy, and the Empress is the embodiment of all the queens. So she would be the embodiment of the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So we're almost right there. She is incredibly abundant. She's incredibly nurturing. There's growth of every kind around her, monetary, love, all of it. She is always married. She has children, takes care of a lot of people, and she's the loyal, stable, and committed queen. So she's in your guidance. So I would adopt her type of energy, or if there's somebody you need to seek advice from, go to the person that you know is just like this. Okay? And so because they are right beside each other in your reading, And it looks like there's a marriage union type of thing, and we're so confused, and you're so happy. I'm wondering if it is with an emotionally intelligent person that you're pairing with, or you're pairing with the loyal, stable, and committed, abundant queen that's nurturing. So this is a great couple. They would definitely work out fantabulously together. They absolutely would. It doesn't have to be the Queen of Cups, but I don't see them not getting along. Water, or they'll be okay. So like I said, whatever's going on here, and it's in God's hands. It'll either work or it won't. It'll either work or it won't. So, your desire to change things or end one thing to begin another, it's all up in the ethers right now. And there's just so much, like it's been. So that is fascinating and overwhelming at the same time. Like you're moving right ahead despite some family issues or something else that looked like it was going to work out, but it didn't. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so let's get some advice on this. Like, this definitely, I'm feeling like it's like one door shut and another one is opening, and it's almost like this. Like, you're moving right into the next thing because something else that you thought was good didn't work out. Like the grass wasn't greener, and you were put right back on your path. You were put right back on your path for a rebirth. And the karmas are working themselves out right now. Like God is like pulling in the strings up there. So if it's meant to be, it will be. So while we're sitting here waiting for the gods to decide, let's get some advice. We'll use the soulmate deck because it seems appropriate for some reason. Please, Spirit, please share with me. Please share and give some very overall and significant advice for Scorpio in this situation, this time while they have to just wait and see what happens. Like, please share some overall and very significant advice for Scorpio while they're waiting it out and releasing, letting the universe work its magic. Please, Spirit. What can Scorpio know at this time? What must Scorpio know at this time? While they're waiting. And message cards can hurt feelings. I'm just warning you. Suppressed emotions. That was one thing I forgot to say about this guy. In his negative, he like has a hard time expressing himself. So we could have some suppressed emotions for you or the other person, which could also be so confusing. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here. It will take time. Divine timing is so a play here. Yeah, it's like all over here. Selfish intentions. Ah, that makes sense why the karmas are working themselves out, because Gabriel's blowing the horn. When you're protected, and that came up here, okay? When you're protected and your guardian angels are all in, they give people chances, okay? And then they give those people chances to see how they're going to treat you. And if this is happening, then they're going to come in and they're going to stop and put everything to a halt. So, you know, if you were in something and you thought like it was going one way, you thought it was going like this, but Spirit could see it was going like this, they're going to come in and like end crap. Like, you're going to find some stuff will illumination will happen. Okay, they're going to come in, they're going to blow the horn when they see somebody is doing some BS behind your back, okay? Friends first. Okay, so it will take time, selfish intentions, friends first. Yeah, so if you were hurt, take your time with this. Go bit by bit, little by little, because I'm sure you are confused right now. So take your time, because this person or you or like something happened where it was negative and they came in and they cut that crap out. Like, they gave whoever this is a shot and then they effed it up. And so the horn was blown. Unsure of desires. That's going over. This will take time, so unsure. Dig deeper is going over selfish intentions. So, you know, just dig deeper to make sure that you can see what that person's intentions are for sure. And then let the past go is going over friends first. Okay? So if you want to be friends, do that first. Let the past go. You have to make sure they don't have selfish intentions. Dig deeper, because the horn was already blown on this and we're in uber duper divine timing mode. This will take time because everybody might be unsure right now, because there's a lot happening. There's, you know, we got a lot of divine protection. We got the divine spinning the wheel. We got Gabriel blowing his horn. So just take your time. Suppressed emotions. What am I thinking here? Okay. So I'm going to use the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Spirit, please share with me. What are Scorpio's person overall and most significant things for Scorpio at this time? And let's do the new person. What is Scorpio's new person, not the old person? We already know what the old person did, right? We really do. We know that old person did. What's what Scorpio's new person is doing? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is Scorpio's new person's overall and most significant feelings with Scorpio this time? Please, Spirit, please share with me. What is Scorpio's new person's overall and most significant things for Scorpio at this time. Spirit, what are Scorpio's new person's overall most significant feelings towards Scorpio at this time? Spirit. Longing, craving, aching. Let's see. First one, pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. So they might be a little prideful to come forward, or they might think you're a little prideful. So let's see. And stubborn. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Okay. Influences, attachment, third parties, peers. So people in people's ears, and it's hurting people's feelings. And then that puts us in a state of pride and ego. Past life, deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. That's going right over pride. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. And that's going over broken. So that's just a continuation, you know. The heart is broken. We're in a heart fog. Stuff's messed up. Divine masculine, yang, masculine energy. So you could be dealing with the divine masculine here. This could be a divine counterpart, which is why there's so much divine timing and destined stuff and protection in this connection. Because if there is a third party or there's people in their ear, they got to get sorted. Like, it's got to get sorted before this can come together. Or people, places, and things can sabotage the connection. And this is protected. Whatever this is going on, highly protected connection with the guardian angel card and judgment. And okay, so, you know, it looks like outside influences are really like stirring crap up in whatever is going on here. And that's what the confusion is, and that's why we have broken hearts and heart fog and things like that. And this is like a past life connection. It's just, we're in pride and arrogance right now, and we gotta buff that out. And if that means you know, the third parties and friends and things like that, they've got to be moved out of the way. That's what's going on at this time. So there's things you probably don't know. There's things you probably don't see. Protection happening. Just know they're longing. There's a lot of protection happening for you. And it is happening to you. Trust and believe. It's happening to you, but for the best, for the better, for your highest and greatest good. So, let's see. It's not the one I wanted. Why not one? Alright, well, I can't find my Soul Whispers deck. I wanted Soul Whispers. Okay, so let's just do his situations. Please, Spirit, please share with me. What would Scorpio's Please share with me. Did you give up on us? There's a lot going on here. So, you know, if you're asking that of them, they're asking that of you. It's really confusing. They're longing, and there's definitely suppressed emotions here, right? So let's see. I regret letting others come in between us. There you go. It's right here. We already had that. Other influences, third parties can mean friends, family, co-workers, and it could mean like another person is in here, okay? So let's see. I won't listen to you because you might change my mind. That goes like that. Right along with that. They're digging their heels in about something they heard, for sure. I should have handled things differently, especially with you. Yes, if you're like with me and you have a serious intuition and you're protected, they'll get you. She's not you. It just isn't enough for me. It's going over right over top of I let others come in between us. I'm lost without you is going right over top of I will listen to you because you might change my mind. And not for nothing, those are going right over top of broken and the heart fog, you know, the broken heart and heart fog. No wonder this is confusing, and there's like so much intervention going on here because it's like people look up to me and I don't want to let them down. And so, you know, if this person is a King of Cups for you, they really are going to be concerned about other people, and they're going to have empathy for other people and things like that. So that is a good thing, mostly. But they are saying, like, they're acknowledging they should have handled things differently, especially with you. And, you know, people are looking up to them right now. So if this is all in flux because of other people or another marriage or another relationship or children or family or business partners and things like that, all this stuff is getting karma'd out. Like the divine is like working this out, and that's why it hasn't worked out yet. And if it's meant to be, it will absolutely be. So let's get one card for you to take with you for the rest of the week out of the miracle cards. One little message usually does the trick out of this deck. It saves you 30 minutes of a reading. Let's see. Please share with me what is one single piece of advice that Scorpio can take with them through the rest of this week. Please, Spirit, please share with me one overall most significant piece of advice that Scorpio must know and can carry with them this Spirit, please share with me the most significant piece of advice to be able to know and can carry with them through this Spirit. Interesting stories. So it says, everyone has an interesting story. If you cultivate the habit of asking about it, your life will be much richer. So that could 100% be about this dig deeper thing, so that you can uncover if there was really some selfish intentions here, you know, and, you know, taking it slow and doing the friends first thing. Just ask them about their story. Ask them about their story. The more you talk, the more you communicate, the more, what's the word? There's safety and intimacy. You know, you create intimacy when you're talking to people and you learn about them, and then you have empathy for them, and then you feel like you know them and things like that. So communication, that's a really, really good piece of advice. And if you're not so great at it because you're like, you have suppressed emotions and that's hard, I mean, just ask somebody about their life. In my real life world, I'm a real estate agent. And so when we're learning to communicate, there's like an acronym and it's called FROG. So you ask people about their family, recreation, like what they do for fun. And then O is, what is O? Family, recreation. The bottom one is goal, occupation. So what do they do for a living? What do you do? What do you do for a living? And then goals. So, you know, what do they want for their future? What's their plan? What's their 5-year plan? What's their 10-year plan? What's their next year plan? You know? And so asking them about their life, you'll find out so much more about them, and it'll, you know, allow that friendship to grow, and then you'll be sure of their intentions. And then you can see if you're in alignment with whatever they have going on. So, family, recreation, occupation, and goals. Frog. And that's like how they teach us to communicate in real estate and in sales if you're not really sure of how to talk to people. So that's what I have for you this week, Scorpio, my compadres. Please help the algorithm out and get the message out to more Scorpios. I appreciate all your likes and subscribes, making sure we get this message out. If you would like a personal reading with me, it's a one-on-one Zoom just like this. You get to record it and keep it forever. And, you know, just reach out to me. How to do that's below, and have an amazing week.